Willie D Live.
What's up, family? After repeatedly taking steps to stop a 7-year-old girl from bullying his daughter, a man took extreme measures and jumped her daddy along with his brothers in front of the little girl. And he took to social media to explain his actions. He said in a follow-up video, a lot of y'all keep asking why I didn't fight this man one-on-one and why I had to get my brothers to jump him. And he said, hey, life is not fair. You get jumped by responsibilities every day. I ain't got no problem with that, but some of y'all do, so let's talk about it. Let me tell you something, fam. I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies at all. And bullies get what they get. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, the daddy didn't bully the kid, so, why did they jump the daddy? Because the daddy could not control his little bullying princess. Sometimes you have to take extreme measures to get the desired result that you want. The man said he sent letters. He said they even sat down with the girl's parents to try to nip the thing in the bud, but she wouldn't listen, so he had to give her a visual. The man said that sometimes kids learn from what they see, not what they hear. He apologized. I mean, does that count? Yeah, fam, I ain't got no problem with it. I have absolutely no problem with it. In fact, for the few people who are attacking him, they probably lose their mind if they found out some of the extremes that I took to get them little youngsters off of my nieces and nephews. Or even my daughter. Man, I ain't playing no games. We don't get bullied around here. We don't take losses like that. The thing is, fam, you have to bully bullies. Bullies, they don't understand logic. They just don't understand logic. Even when you look at the United States. The United States, they don't understand logic, right? I mean, they don't know how to have a logical conversation, like a civilized conversation, unless it's with somebody who can get with them. Everybody else gets steamrolled, but the ones that they know that'll bring it to them, they don't be messing with them people because they know their beans from their cornbread, and that's bullies all over the world. He said, look, hey, I'm sorry you had to experience that trauma, but get some therapy. You'll be all right. Yeah, man, get some therapy. You'll be all right. She's 7 years old. She bullying. She knows something. She bullying kids. Man, bullying ain't fair. Life ain't fair. Bullying is not fair. And so, but that's what they do. Bullies pick on the weaker vessels. They pick on people who they think they can get over on. They pick on people who they think that when they do pick on them, there won't be any consequences. But when they know that consequences are imminent, you don't really have problems with bullies. You got to get them off of you. You got to stand up for yourself, because they're not going to just go away. This is what they do. In fact, they'll laugh when you cry. If they can get you to cry, crying is not going to stop a bully from bullying you. Trying to ration with them and say, hey, guy, I don't have a problem with you. How come you keep pushing on me? I don't want to fight you. Let's get along. I love you. And bully like, yeah, right. And smack you again. I don't have a problem with Buddy. He did what a father is supposed to do. he protected his daughter. Unlike his counterpart. Let me tell you something, family. If the other father had been doing his job, he would have never gotten jumped. That's right. Oftentimes, these parents are bullies, and that's where the kids get the bullying from. Or the parent allows the kid to bully them. And the kid goes out into the world fearless. They don't care about nothing and nobody. They don't have any fear of retribution, any fear of consequences, because nobody is holding them accountable. So, I bet you something changed now. Now, the only problem that we have here is the father took to social media and admitted what he did. Now, I don't know if he was already being punished or he had already been punished by law enforcement, but he's going to have to deal with that. Like, there will be consequences. There will be legal consequences to those actions. Personally, I would have never went to social media with something like that. Like, I don't even know if the statute of limitation is up for what I've done in the past. I'm just saying, fam. Hey, man, you got to get these kids off your kids. You know what I'm saying? You can't be letting these people just bully you, man. You can't let them bully you. You know? I bet she never thought that her actions would lead to her daddy getting whooped on. That is a hell of a twist. That's something I just never really thought about. Like, you know what? I'll just whoop on the daddy. You know? I never thought about that. You know, I thought about, like, if the daddy get out of line, you know, while I'm checking him about his daughter or whatever, his child. But I ain't just never thought, you know what? Since she won't listen to instructions, well, maybe she'll listen to some visuals. Very interesting. Put that in my bag. Yeah. I bet she won't do it no more. No more talk.